Think about it for a second. How many apps do you use every single day? You sign up, you log in, you share all sorts of stuff. But have you ever really stopped and wondered what's happening behind the scenes to keep all your information safe? Well, let's pull back the curtain and take a look.
Because I'll tell you what, it is definitely not magic. It's actually a really well thought out system, kind of like a blueprint for security that pretty much all modern, reliable apps follow. Today, we're going to walk through that exact blueprint, piece by piece, so you can see how it all works.
At the very heart of this system, there are three key technologies. You can think of them as the three guardians of your digital life, and each one has a very specific and very important job to do. Now here's the key. These three guardians, they don't work alone. They form this powerful, interconnected team. Each one has its own special role, but it's how they all work together that creates a truly secure experience for you. So to really get it, we need to look at each piece of the puzzle, starting right at the beginning. It all kicks off the second you decide to create a new account. And this first step is arguably the most important one. It's where the secure foundation for your entire relationship with that app gets built. So let's meet the first hero in our story, something called bcrypt. The absolute best way to think about this is like a super high-tech, one-way-only paper shredder. You drop your password in one side, and it spits out this long, complicated, totally unique string of characters called a hash. Now here's the crucial part. You can never put that hash back in the machine and get your original password out. It's a one-way street. And that's exactly what makes it so powerful.
Okay, so how does this actually work when you're signing up? Let's walk through it. First, you type in your email and password. Instantly, your password gets fed through that bcrypt machine we just talked about. The app never, ever stores your actual password, only that scrambled, unreadable hash. Then, to prove you're really you, our second hero, the OTP, jumps in. It sends a temporary code to your phone or email. You punch in that code, and boom, your account is active, and it's been secured from the very first second.
All right, your account is all set up. Now, let's say you want to log in again. This is where the app performs what I like to call the digital handshake, just to make 100% sure that it's actually you. And this is the really clever bit. When you type your password, the app doesn't compare your password to the password it has stored. No way. Instead, it takes what you just typed, runs it through the exact same bcrypt secret code machine, and generates a brand new hash. Then it just asks one simple question: does this new hash match the one we have on file? If the answer is yes, the door swings open. The app just confirmed it's you without ever needing to see or store your secret password. Pretty smart, right? But just getting through the door, that's only the beginning. To keep you from having to type your password every single time you want to do anything, the app gives you something else, something really important: a special set of digital keys. Now, these keys, they're technically called tokens. You might see them called JWTs, and they are the third hero in our security story. Their whole job is to manage your session and let you move around the app freely and securely, all without having to bug you for your password again and again. What's really interesting is that you actually get two different keys. Think of it like checking into a hotel. The access token, that's like your hotel room key card. It has a super short life, maybe only 15 minutes. You use it every time you open a door or do something inside the app. But if it gets lost or stolen, it's only useful for a tiny window of time. The refresh token, on the other hand, is like your pass to the front desk. It lasts way longer, maybe a week or even a month. You don't use it on doors, you only use it to go back to the front desk and get a brand new room key when your old one expires. This timeline here shows that whole dance in action over a week. You log in once, and you get both tokens. After 15 minutes, your access token expires, but you don't even notice. Why? Because behind the scenes, your long-lasting refresh token has already gotten you a brand new one. This process just repeats over and over again, keeping you securely logged in without constantly bothering you. It's security that's also super convenient. So, with all this cool token stuff going on, when does our old friend the OTP, the one-time password, come back into play? Well, it's basically saved for the most critical moments. We already saw how it verifies your email when you sign up. It's also absolutely crucial if you ever forget your password. And maybe most importantly, if you try to log in from a new phone or a new laptop, the app's going to go, whoa, hang on, I don't recognize this device, and it'll send an OTP to your trusted phone to make sure it's really you. And that brings us to the final step of the journey: logging out.
It might seem like a simple button click, but doing it securely is just as important as everything else we've talked about. So, what actually happens when you hit that logout button? In a nutshell, the app throws away those digital keys. It completely deletes both the short-lived access token and the long-lived refresh token from your device. Now, for an extra layer of security, the best apps also send a message to the main server that says, hey, that refresh token is no good anymore, making it totally useless even if someone somehow managed to get their hands on it. So there you have it. That's the security blueprint, from sign up all the way to logout. It's a team effort between the password shredding power of bcrypt, the slick session management of tokens, and the emergency verification of OTP. So the next time you log into an app, you'll know exactly what's going on behind the scenes. Which leads to one final thought. Is your favorite app doing all of this to protect you? Now you know what to look for.